Hello to all members of our Xavier community. This video has been designed primarily for our students, but it will also assist our parents in supporting their children in navigating and completing the allocated work each week, as well as viewing the feedback provided by our teachers for the online learning modules. We have taken all feedback offered from Term 1 into consideration and believe we now have created a clear, consistent and effective model to present the learning to all students and their families throughout these challenging times. To begin, we'll start with this folder titled Online Learning Term 2. This folder will be in each of our students' courses and contain all of the information and resources needed to complete the work assigned. We will be releasing weekly folders at Monday morning at 9 a.m. and all subject work within will be due on Friday at 3:30 p.m. Students will only be able to see current and previous week's worth of content as work is released in a drip feed manner. Inside each of these weekly folders, students will find at least two items. The first is the weekly assignment that we will go into more detail in a moment, and the second is a Schoology discussion. The purpose of this discussion is for students to post any questions or comments they may have about the current week's worth of work, enabling the teacher or other students to respond. The idea here is that if one student has a question, then so do others who would benefit from seeing the answer too. The structure for each assignment will be the same in every course. At the top, there will be a link to a video where the teacher offers an in-depth explanation as to what the students need to do to complete each weekly task and the series of activities within. Underneath that, the second link will be to a recording of a Zoom conference that will be held once a week for each class. So if students are unable to attend or wish to just rewatch what has happened, they can click this link and do so. The main structure is as clear and concise as we can possibly be. For Year 7 to 10 students, there will be 3 activities to complete, clearly labelled with the suggested completion time and whether the task itself or the activity requires a submission within this assignment. Links to any resources such as videos, documents or websites will also be linked underneath these activities as well. For Year 11 and 12 students, they will have 2 assignments each week, but only 2 activities within each. The idea is that the work will not see a dramatic increase, however opportunities for teachers to give feedback will. If the submission for the task is to complete a Schoology quiz or to perform something outside of this assignment where students submit over here on the right, that item will be located within the weekly Schoology folder as well. Now going back to these video sessions that we discussed previous, these will appear as calendar events inside each Schoology course, over here on the right. Clearly labelled, they will share the same name as the weekly task that is due, but they will have a capital V in brackets after the term online learning, denoting that these will be a video. The idea behind providing these as Schoology calendar events is that students will be able to specifically see what day and what time this video conference will occur. Clicking on the calendar event will provide students with the link to be able to access the video conference. Looking at calendars inside Schoology courses, however, only shows you events that are related to that particular course. To gain an overview, clicking on the calendar icon at the top of Schoology will allow students to see that Friday there will be an assignment for each of the classes they are enrolled in that is due, and then for the remainder of the week from Monday to Thursday they will see a series of other events more spaced out that contain the words online learning with a capital V, denoting that this is when the Schoology class Zoom conference will take place, allowing students to better manage and plan their time, knowing that on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday or Thursday when they have those video conferences to attend. We will only be providing 1 video session per class per week, and that session will be scheduled during a time when the student would normally have been in that class as per our normal timetable. Now, keeping up to date with tasks will be an important thing for students to do, but not everything. Reading the feedback given by their teachers will also be an important part of continually improving their achievement, as students can use this feedback to improve their next submission. To view this feedback, click on Grades and then on Grade Report at the top of the page. This will give you a list of all classes that you as a student are enrolled in. Simply click on the class that you wish to gain some feedback for. All online learning tasks will be provided with extended feedback, so they will be given the formative assessment task with feedback category, and you will find each week's task underneath. As a student, you will be graded to what level you have completed the task, and then the comment will take the structure of what went well, where comments are provided for you or by the teacher for you, indicating the aspects of the task that you completed to a high level, and then EBI, or even better if, where the comments after that will focus around how you might look to improve upon the submission of your next task. If you have any questions in relation to navigating or accessing Schoology, please do not hesitate to contact the school, and you will be directed to an appropriate member of our team to solve the challenge. Thank you very much for your time.